What my son believed about me was a lie, until the truth finally came out. My grandson's paper airplane revealed my daughter-in-law's secret that got me banned from seeing him. For 6 long months, I wasn't allowed to see my grandson. Not once. Not even a quick visit, a phone call, or a simple message. It had been the hardest time of my life. Then, one day, on Timmy's birthday, I found myself standing outside his house. My heart was heavy, and my breath shaky as I gazed at the window of the second floor, wishing, hoping, to see him again. I stood there, my eyes fixed on that window, heartbroken, waiting. Then something fluttered down from the sky, a small paper airplane. I picked it up, my hands trembling. The paper was crumpled and worn, and I knew this had to be from Timmy. I'd spent 6 months in silence, trying to respect my son John and his wife Olivia's wishes. But that day, I couldn't stay away any longer. I stood there, frozen in place, staring at the paper airplane in my hand. It had been 6 months since I'd last heard Timmy's voice. 6 months since I'd last seen his smiling face. 6 months of pain and confusion. My son had stopped answering my calls, and Olivia had made it clear I was no longer welcome in their lives. There was no explanation, no reason. They had just cut me off. I took a deep breath and stepped out of my car. My legs were unsteady, but I walked toward the house. The second floor window was slightly open, and that's when I saw him, Timmy. His little face pressed against the glass, his tiny fingers leaving smudges as he waved to me. "Grandma," he mouthed, his voice muffled by the glass. My heart leaped in my chest, and I waved back, barely able to move. Just as quickly as the moment came, the front door creaked open, and there she was, Olivia, my daughter-in-law. "What are you doing here?" she asked, her tone cold and firm. "I just wanted to drop by. I brought Timmy a toy," I said, holding up the small gift. Olivia barely glanced at it. "We've discussed this before, Mrs. Roberts. Timmy doesn't need unnecessary excitement. I'm his grandmother," I said softly, my voice breaking. "A toy from me isn't going to hurt him. This is John's decision," she said, her words like a weapon. "We agreed that some distance would be best." And just like that, the door slammed shut, leaving me standing there speechless and hurt. Slowly, I bent down and placed the gift on the doorstep, a final attempt to show I cared. Then, as I stood up, something brushed against my shoulder. A soft white flicker tumbled through the air and landed near my feet. I bent down to catch it before it hit the ground. It was a paper airplane, crumpled and worn, just like the one I had found earlier. My heart raced as I carefully unfolded the paper. Inside, I found a message written in uneven handwriting. I read it once, twice, then again. A chill ran down my spine. The words were clear, though the handwriting was messy and young. "Grandma, I want to see you. Mom says you're bad, but I don't believe her. I know her secret. I'll hide it in the dinosaur book. Love, Timmy." I sat in my kitchen later, staring at that note in shock. My fingers traced the edges of the paper as I tried to make sense of what Timmy had said. What secret could he possibly know? And if Olivia really had a secret, how dangerous would it be for me to get involved? My mind kept racing. I sat across from Mary, my oldest friend, stirring her peppermint tea. She was watching me closely, her eyes thoughtful. Finally, she spoke, her voice quiet but steady. "This could be a setup," she said, tapping her spoon lightly against the cup. "Olivia threw you out, and now suddenly Timmy wants to reveal some big secret. Seems a little too convenient." I shook my head, my grip tightening on the note. "Timmy doesn't lie. He's telling the truth. I know he is." Mary set her cup down with a soft clink and frowned at me. "You really don't know why your son cut you off, do you?" I blinked, feeling a lump form in my throat. "He said he was disappointed in me," I admitted quietly, "but I don't know why." Mary leaned forward, her voice gentle. "Why, Joan? Why did he say he was disappointed?" I sighed, the weight of the past 6 months crashing down on me. "He claims the money I used to buy my house was meant for Timmy's education, but we never talked about it. I don't understand. I thought I was doing something good. I thought I was helping."